That's a bad look.
Yeah, Marth's going to punish you hard. Really hard. That's not a good start. Straight away, running down, get stuck in the shine. Not a beautiful look. Amsah, this is an area I think he needs to look on his punish. I mean, not necessarily he's going to spend time labbing his Marth punish. A lot of times he's up throwing up tilting, and the up tilt is too low %, and that person is getting forwards in a way.
Although this could be he could be training a Marth for his bases.
Possibly. But yeah, definitely an area to look at. And then quick up air into up air there from Trif. Gets the first kill.
Yeah. This is... I'm not sure if... Naturally, I would have considered Pip's Fox to be stronger than Trif's Fox.
I think
so. Going in, as you were saying, I would give make this favor to Amsah. But, you know, it isn't really as simple as just...
No, it's not. And I think a lot of these players who are just, world class and then have a secondary, like, in some ways, they're not as good as the dedicated main for those characters. Then in some ways, they're just insane. Because it's something that's transferable, like DI or mix-ups, things like that. So yeah, definitely difficult to compare. Amsah does manage to get that kill in the end.
Swats him away like a fly.
Yeah. It's quite a cheeky Marth, isn't it? A lot of knockdowns.
Yeah. Ooh, just facing in that corner. Again with the greedy F smashes. Seeing a lot of those from Amsah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's getting flashbacks. He just played against the Green Fox, didn't go too hot, and now he's got another one. He's thinking, oh,
what's a man to do?
Yeah. Yeah, gets stuck shielding there. Goes to down out shielding, get a smash. DI helps him, gets man that combo, gets the turnaround on it. Ooh, the F smash. That's good. Should be a roll up. There you go.
He's very good at fighting. Like when the F smashes are a part of his combo, he's very good at making them work.
Yeah.
It's just the randy ones that I'd like to see less of.
Yeah, for sure. It's yeah. You never like to see too many randy F smashes.
Yeah. Especially when they're not connecting, and I don't actually think I've seen a one connect from Amsah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Amsah's punish not quite up to scratch. Felt like he was punishing harder earlier. Maybe that's just Trif's defensive game coming in. Because Trif is one of the best defensive players in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a strange game. I don't feel like that was the same. Like, unless the way that Professor Junior's been playing has thrown off Amsah.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like the same Amsah that just played against like Mint.
Absolutely.
Yeah. At least in those later games.
No, yeah, I agree. That did seem a bit perhaps shaky.
Like whipping things, just getting a bit antsy. Maybe a bit antsy on the pulling the trigger too early. Let's see.
See for sure, looking like it's going to be an FD. I mean, nothing. I say looking like nothing visually is indicating that to me. It just so yeah, expect to see the FD pick here.
Yep.
So yeah, Amsah narrowly, I would say, won this game against Mint. So if he doesn't get this one, it's going to be a very difficult look for him.
Yeah.
See if the chain grabs are out. Okay, not the best start. Managed to get the re-grab. No, Trif shines out of that one. 2 grab opportunities there, and he only got 25%. That's really not what you want.
You kind of just jumped into the next shine.
Yeah. Trif's coming in strong. He's running fast. He's moving.
Yeah. But I mean, Amsah's shown he has the punish, so I'm not trying. I don't want to count him out.
Yeah.
He's just got to recompose.
Yeah.
Like, what was that outfit?
Yeah, that was...
It's just he's just pressing buttons, it seems.
Yeah, a bit too much button pressing.
Yeah.
I would say, to be fair, I feel Amsah is obviously a very established player and generally a very calm player, but I do feel like sometimes he can get a little bit frustrated. And I'm thinking back to, I think it was B6, when he got forced off for the first time in his life by Armada, I believe, and he was like, "That's it, I'm done. I'm switching off Sheik for this matchup." And then he tried playing, I think it was his Fox, and it just felt like he wasn't holding together. Obviously, that was a long time ago, but I'm thinking, maybe the secondary and just things not working out. maybe that is a recipe for getting tilted, or at least more than you would normally.
Yeah. I've also seen, like, when he's participated in other Netplay tournaments I was commentating, he's often, like, talking to his opponent, and you can see that he is quick to sort of complain about, like, lag and things like that. So
Yeah.
perhaps gets tilted by Netplay.
Yeah. It is a completely different environment.
Yeah. And he's had many, many years to get used to Melee, but Netplay's pretty new.
Yeah.
So
Netplay's
getting used to latency and such is a different beast. But this is looking very dominant.
Yeah, it really is. I see some positive comments for Amsah in the chat, but I'm not sure I believe right now. Like, if you lose on FD as Marth against Fox, it's not a good look.
I think it goes back to what you were saying about Trif being having some of the best defensive game in Europe, if not the best defensive game in Europe.
Yeah.
And I imagine just surviving a bit more than when you're playing against someone that's surviving things that the average opponent you play doesn't survive. That can be enough to throw you off. You're like, oh, and it makes you think you're playing bad. Like, oh, I'm dropping everything, when actually your opponent's just making you have to deal with things slightly different. It's just slightly better than everybody else, and suddenly you get flustered.
But I have to say as well, a lot of Amsah's combos on Foxes we saw before, it was kind of off script. If you think of, there's a sort of set flowchart you're meant to do. It wasn't really on with that, and a lot of it was, I've just forced a knockdown, but I've seen knockdown situations a million times before. I know how to follow up. Getting some reads in there as well. Whereas now, if he's playing against Trif and Trif's not reacting the way he's expecting, because Trif's defensive mix-ups are better, then perhaps that is what's making his punish game look, more lacking compared to the previous set.
Yeah. And Trif has the punish as well. Like when we were watching Mint, and it was just so back and forth.
Yeah.
I was coming in expecting to see, well, Trif's not going to have that same punish game as Mint.
Yeah.
And Amsah will, so I just assumed that we'd see Amsah sort of take it, but no, like Trif's been getting out of a lot of situations.
Yeah. His opportunity has held this one for 80%. Oh, no, he's jumped! Oh, that's so punishing. I think that's pretty much game. I think that shine pretty much cost him the set there, honestly.
Yeah.
Such a deficit. Oh, and Trif's just on extra credit now.
Yeah.
I was so frustrated. That would be I want you to die, not I thought out this neutral interaction kind of thing.
Yes. Deep breath. And he's just getting clipped on things as well.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen a lot to Amsah, where he dashes back to avoid a move, but then dashes back into the move because it's still active.
Yeah.
Silent.
SD cancel there.
Cancels the side B and then immediately does a pivot jab.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks that was intentional.
Possibly. Pivot jab's not actually too hard. I've definitely seen Trif do it as piece, so.
Yeah, it's not too hard, but there was no reason to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of little technical. Okay, Trif. Disrespecting your boy Amsah.